All right, so today I had this experience where I met this dude that just a random stranger. Doesn't look like anyone, like, it doesn't look like anything special from the outside, like, doesn't really stand out. We're just waiting to go to the bathroom together. And I look at him, he looks at me, make eye contact, and I'm like, all right, wait, what am I gonna say? And try to think of something small talk in French while I'm waiting. He says something to me. We have a little conversation. He hears my accent, knows I'm American. He starts telling me that he speaks fluent English, and we end up having a conversation for like 45 minutes, sitting by the edge of this river, and I learned so much from this dude. He's lived in 26 countries. I like some of what he said honestly sounded a little bit crazy. I don't know if I can believe everything the dude told me, but I think I can because man, that we just like genuinely connect. Like I learned so much from this dude. He had such a amazing mindset and view on life. He just talked about taking each moment like I don't even know how to articulate what he said. It was really amazing, and we both said like, imagine we were just like some normal people around here, and we just looked at each other, looked away, stayed waiting in line for the bathroom, never said anything, right? That's what most people would do, but we saw an opportunity to make a conversation with some random person, and we can learn so much from each other. And so I just feel like these little moments where like life is giving you this opportunity to learn, to grow, to meet new people, have new experiences. Oftentimes we're too afraid and like or we're just too caught in our regular ways. Like it's not often that you're gonna go out of your way to say hi to strangers for most people, but if you do, you can learn so much. There's so much more knowledge out there from different people and different perspectives. I think that's just such a cool thing to realize. And so you really just got to take advantage of these opportunities given to you every day that you don't even know are there. Like, I just read this book about going with the flow of life, and I think this was a perfect example of that, where you can just, like, I just went with the flow, like, had this conversation, had no idea where it was going to end up, and then made, like, made a friend who I'll probably never see again. I don't know. And, just learned so much about life and his ideas, his takes on it. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and I think that not many people would have this opportunity because how many people are going to start up a conversation with some random dude, you know? Um, so yeah, I just think that we can learn a lot from other people, and it's a really valuable thing to step out of your comfort zone and just talk to people. We don't learn as much from like we can learn more from one simple conversation than from a book or from a movie or from a video. Like people are how we learn, and I it's so cool when you can have a completely different perspective. Like back in the United States, I would never have met a guy like this. Just like uh, a dude that speaks like 8 languages, traveled the world, lived everywhere. Like these type of people, you can take so much value from each word they say. They've been through so much. Yeah, and when you can have just a honestly deep conversation with somebody, it's not like we had no small talk besides the very first things we said. When you can have just an honestly deep conversation with someone, it's when you learn so much. You even learn so much about yourself. You learn a lot about the other person. You can ask a lot of questions, and man, that experience was just. I think I'll remember that conversation for a long time. And I've had a few moments like this in the past, and oftentimes with people that you from the outside would be like very you would very easily judge. Um, but everyone has value. I think that's a beautiful lesson.